Hello and welcome back to the J&B. What you see here is my old Maytag Wringer washer, and I'm letting my mom use down here in a farmhouse. We used this when we was in the fifth wheel camper, and when we moved into our farmhouse, you know, to extending our land, it had a wash machine, and my mom here, she didn't, so I just let her use this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and let her run through the Wringers on you with it, because she used this. That's what you grew up with, wasn't it?
Yes.
So anyway, it's yours.
As you can see, it appears to me to be an older model 60s or early 70s Wringer type washer. I'm not for sure, but that's what it looks to be to me. As of right now, I have it washing. This is the lid that covers the tub. This is just so that you don't get any splatter from the water coming out while the agitator is going. This is what it looks like on the inside. And the agitator, as you can see, is agitating the clothes back and forth. Back over with the lid. Down here is the knob that controls the agitator. You push in to stop it, as you can see, and that is kind of a safety feature that they had on it while you're getting ready to wring your clothes. Do this up here, and I'll demonstrate this in just a few minutes. That way the agitator is not going around and it won't break a finger, because even though it doesn't look like it has any strength or any
Power
about it, it definitely will break a finger.
And the Wringers will get you hair or anything.
Hair, your fingers. And you pull back out on this to make the agitator start again, as you can see. Okay, up here are your Wringers. This controls the wringing of the
Yeah.
Put your clothes from the front to the back into a tub. As you can see down here, this is a makeshift tub that we have and I have the water in the tub. I would put my fabric softener down in there, or starch or whatever. Some people use starch back in the day. I don't use starch or anything of that nature, but I do use the fabric softener. Put that into the water and swish it about. Put your clothes through there. I'll maybe demonstrate how that goes.
Through her, yeah.
Close that up. This has a little thing right here on the side of the washer to put your, it's hard to do, put your lid in, but I don't know if this is going to work on this one or not. I have
Let me see it right here.
Gotta watch your,
right there.
Oh, that's all right. But anyway, it would fit right there. You would take and put your clothes through the Wringers like that, as you see. It's wringing it through there. It's wringing out the water. I usually put mine through there twice, and then you would just put it down into your tub of rinse water. And then when you got ready to rinse them, you would take this around towards your tub and do it all over again. Get your clothes out of your rinse water and put them through your Wringer. You have to watch about getting your hair hung. If you have long hair, it's a good idea. Keep your hair up on your head or pull back into a ponytail, because you will get your hair hung in these Wringers. I've done it many times. Also, if you get your fingers too close to these Wringers, I've got them off right now.
You'll suck them up in there.
But your fingers will go straight through, and a lot of times it will go all the way up to your elbow, especially if you've got skinny arms. I've done it many times when I was younger, helping my mom at home, and it will go up to your elbow, and then they will pop up. They will give way, but then probably more than likely you're going to have bruised up fingers, maybe even broke fingers, and you're definitely going to have bruises up and down your arms, and it's going to be sore for a couple of days.
All right, now tell them what this here does.
This, when your ringers are popped up, this right here tightens. You do this number right here and it tightens your ringers back down. Or if you get something that is too big to go through your ringers, this little thing right here, push that.
And it pop it up when it goes through.
Causes the, like that right there, causes it to pop up so you can get whatever is too big back out of the ringers. And then you just tighten this down again, like so. And you're ready to resume your wringing of your clothes. And then when you get all your clothes done and everything out, you want to get ready and change your water. Say you're washing white clothes and you want to change your water to wash dark clothes or whatever. Then this hose right here is your drainage hose. You take that, and what I would do is I would let the rinse water out of the tub back here, and I would put this hose over into the tub and let the water out. There's a little lever right here for a pump. As you see right here, I can't push it over because if I do, it's going to cause the water to come out. But you push, after you get this hose over into your tub, you push this little lever over and it pumps the water out. So that way you don't have to wait till gravity feeds out of the tub of the machine. But all in all, in my opinion, can't beat a Maytag. That's what I grew up on. That's what I raised my children on up until our later years, and then I finally did break down and get an automatic washer.
Which I remember this when we lived there when I was little. Not this one, but one like it. And it seemed to me like it had a blue and white wringer instead of a black and white wringer.
It may have. They have different colors. Some of them have a white agitator, some of them have black agitators.
But now, right here, this looks like it's dirty. It's not. It's just the enamel has chipped.
That's where it's so old.
And I tried to paint it, and it didn't work too good.
But I mean, it doesn't affect the washing of the machine at all. It doesn't affect how it works or any of that nature.
And you can't grab that and stop it either. I mean,
no, you can't.
You ain't got no.
You're not gonna grab a hold of it to stop it for sure. And if, like I said, it's got more power than you think it has, and you grab a hold of it and you try to stop it, it's gonna twist that wrist back and maybe even snap it if you have weak bones like I do. So.
And one thing that a lot of people don't realize, but right here, where I call it the plunger, but it's the ringers. They will leak oil, or at least that's what my dad said, that they'll leak oil. A lot of them do.
They do.
And what do you put back in it for oil?
A lot of them, you have to keep an eye on them, especially when they get up over like this type, about them going dry on oil. Then you have to put oil back in them. I'm not really for sure. I know it's a real thick grease, almost like an axle grease, that I think. But I've saw that type of stuff down in them before. And all that does is keep the gears and stuff lubricated.
So would you think bearing grease would work in that?
Nah, I don't know. You might have to.
Because there's no heat. The only heat would be when the ringers is going. That's when the gears is moving in there.
Right.
But that's just a precaution. If you decide to get one, keep a check on the oil over there.
You probably could Google all of this online and find out all the information that you need on it, as far as what type of oil that you need to put back in it, or grease or whatever. If you see it start to leak oil, or if you hear it maybe trying to make a noise when you're putting your clothes through and it sounds like a grinding noise, that may be an indication that it might need to be maintenanced. And then you would have to call a Maytag repairman, one of those lonely ones that don't get very
Remember
much.
The commercials? They just sit there.
Yes, just sit there waiting on phone call.
But that's it for the Maytag washer.